unless you're from Great Britain or anywhere that is considered part of the British Commonwealth, you can't really have a true appreciation for bagpipe music. If you're someone like me who lives in the British Commonwealth countries, it's just something that we have always really enjoyed because it really is a part of the Commonwealth's history as well as British history, and so getting to listen to bagpipe music in a video game, certainly quite the surprise, but very enjoyable. So with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here at Overall Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. So, last time we went into the battle against the Primal of the Gnath, Ravana, and successfully defeated him. And so now that we've accomplished that, we have to get back to our diplomatic priorities. And so in order to do that, we need to speak to Alpha Node. So let's go ahead and talk to him to take on the level 53 challenge entitled Mourn in Passing. Alpha Node is keen to inform Vidofnir of Lord Ravana's defeat. Shall we be on our way to Annex Shrine then? I would not have the dragons think that we have forgotten our bargain. Oh, I would agree wholeheartedly with that. Alright, so Annex Shrine it is. And let's just go and warp there. It'll make things a little bit quicker. And so away we go. Okay, so now having arrived here in Annex Shrine, let's go ahead and summon my Chocobo. Because yeah, it's not actually going to be that far to find Vidofnir. Yeah, here he is waiting for us. Sorry I'm late. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thine ill-conceived contest with the Gnath? Not only have we not abandoned it, but we succeeded in it. Nay, my friend, we return in triumph. By Matthias' hand was the beastman's god, Lord Ravana, laid low. In his overconfidence, the Primal swore to withdraw his followers from your lands in the event of his defeat. A promise we believe he will keep. The Gnath shall trouble you no longer. The deity is slain then. How didst thou contend with his biting blades? But the particulars matter not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. Hie you unto the deepest reaches of morn, and there you shall find Halo, the altar from which you may begin your ascent to the summit of Sohm. But be fairly warned, the minions of Needhog shall not lightly suffer your presence on that sacred mount. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed. We shall not disappoint you, Vidofnir. If memory serves, the Cavern of Morn is entered from the second floor of the central tower. Let us begin the climb. Or is it actually within Annex Shrine? Because, yeah, they were walking northbound. Oh, but no, there's Morn right there. And there ultimately is Sohm. Okay, so, yeah, we have a lot of real estate to cover. But before we do, there's something I want to take care of real quick. I'm going to go back to Tailfeather for this. Because there's something that I was not aware of that I probably should take advantage of right now. So, we're going to go back to Tailfeather because there is actually gear we can utilize. We can purchase some... the armor and weapons I currently have are currently better than what is available here, but I can still make it a point to purchase something that I do feel I need. It's just a matter of trying to remember where everything is. It's all going to be over on the other side of the river. We gotta cross the bridge for this one. Yeah, we want to speak to the traveling merchants here, because if I remember correctly, he does have... Actually, no, he doesn't. Okay, for some reason I thought he had jewelry that was stronger than what I currently have. But since that's not possible, yeah, we'll okay. So yeah, I guess I just wasted your time. But if nothing else, it looks like it got us closer to Morn, because by the looks of it, it does not look that much further from Annex Shrine. If anything, the distance looks pretty much about the same between the two locations. Yeah, I thought there was an opportunity to buy accessories here, but no, that's not the case. I have to earn them in combat. And so away we go. Yeah, for some it'll be easier because they found all the ether currents that'll allow them to make the journey a lot more quickly. But for people like myself and Incognito's Dream, we have to pretty much hoof it, as it were. I don't know if he's doing the same challenge as I am, but we do have a long way to go. I feel confident in the strength of my weapons, armor, and accessories as far as their durability is concerned. So, let's start making our way through even more hostile territory than what we've currently been dealing with. I think I see a path over here that I can make use of. Yes, there is. Hiding underneath this tree. Gonna get ourselves higher up. Now we gotta weave around by the looks of it. Or maybe not. Okay, here we go. Nice. Okay, brown bears, huh? Well, I'm not interested in fighting bears. They are of no concern to me. So let's just maneuver our way through the canopy here, through all these trees. Because, yeah, it still looks like there's quite a bit of distance, and it looks like we may have to even go north to get further. Because, yeah, the map is pretty much telling us that. Oh, but wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I don't think it was me reading the map right. Oh, that's a bear. That's a bear. It's hard to tell here. Yeah, maybe the only way you can get there is via Annex Shrine. But I would like to imagine that there is more than one way to get to a location. Or maybe it's just me being ignorant. Because, yeah, these are all waterfalls here. Got my chocobo wading knee-deep, almost. And besides, I don't mind, because it means we get to uncover more of the map and see just exactly if there are actually any new areas that might be of interest to us that can get us closer. Yeah, we're about to run into more trees and other stuff. Okay, here we go. This could possibly be promising. Change direction. Yeah, because we couldn't get past that stone wall, but this may provide us with an opportunity. Or maybe not. But yeah, I do see a tunnel. Tunnels are good. Let's go in here, and maybe this serves as a tunnel to get to somewhere else. Or it could just be a dead end. Oh, crap. Well, let's go ahead and wander in here just to complete the discovery of this location. Alright, so near as I can tell, so yeah, the only way to get there is via Annex Shrine. So be it. Oops. So let's teleport back to Annex Shrine. Wow. We're 10 minutes in and I've already wasted a whole bunch of time. And if there's one thing I don't like doing, it's wasting a whole bunch of time, because I know you guys have expectations of me that I will try and maintain a sense of efficiency. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here's how we move on, because I was like, second floor of the tower, I was like, and they were going into Annex Shrine, but I didn't see the flight of stairs. However, now that I have, but of course my focus was on going to Tailfeather because I thought I could get an improvement on my weapons and armor, because that stuff is level 125. And my accessories, 4 of them, or rather now 3 of them at this point, are level 120, which is weaker than what I currently possess. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here's the way out. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're moving on. Yeah, it's one access point only. When they say to you there's one way to go, you take it. No questions asked. But having been so accustomed to the various routes people can take in this game, you come to think that there is multiple options, and I've been slowed down. That's not good. And wow, yeah, there's not much to speak of in terms of map now, all of a sudden. But if I can possibly U here, because yeah, I can see a ramp that could lead us elsewhere, as far as trying to take the most direct line, but who knows if this is necessarily the most direct line. I mean, I've already been detouring enough as it is. But yeah, you can actually see the map maneuvering and meandering in such a way that this really is like climbing up a mountain in the Tour de France or something. It's like we're almost climbing L'Alpe d'Huez. Alright, here we go. Over this direction. Because yeah, I think this is the most, by the looks of it, this could be the most direct path. And boy, are we going to be getting sick from oxygen deprivation. People in Colorado and Utah, I feel your pain. Trying to avoid getting attacked by a Gallimimus. And just keep on going. Yeah, there's not much in terms of wildlife around here. Yeah, it is kind of like just climbing a big mountain in the Tour de France. By the way, by the time I'm putting this video up, that will actually get to have seen the Tour de France already in progress. Oh, but it looks like we can't go any further down this peak. No! No! Oh, game, screw you! Oh, game, screw you! Oh, they really make it a point to make you lose your mind. Jump over. Thanks. Alright, let's keep looking for this place, because holy cow, they're making me lose my mind. Yeah, making me lose my freaking mind, and I don't like that. And jump over the log. Alright, cut back over. We gotta double back here. So yeah, we got to see one peak, as it were. We got to reach one summit, but now we have to go towards what I guess is considered the main summit. I can only imagine, if this dust storm clears up, what this is going to look like when we actually get to the summit. Because quite frankly, I think it will be quite the impressive vantage point. But yeah, you would normally think that the steepest way to climb something is the best way to get there, but as we've seen, it is not exactly the case. So let's keep maneuvering our way through these various areas. A vine garoon, huh? It almost looks like a mini T-Rex. Okay, I cannot go further that direction. We have to go this way. Siricta, or I'm guessing that's what it's pronounced. So it looks like we're gonna go under, because I guess we have to go under before we can go over. But yeah, they don't kid around with this particular path. I mean, they certainly make it a point to make you lose your mind. Now, okay, so if I go to the right, I will go and be doubling over places that I've already been, so we have to go to the right here from my vantage point in order to continue our pursuits. Yeah, you might remember Hashasuri. It was actually one of the party members that helped me out in defeating Ravana. So yeah, that's pretty cool that there were at least two other people with me from the same server who we joined together and successfully gained a victory over Ravana. Ooh, we get over? We get over. Wow, what? Okay, this is getting out of control. This is getting out of hand. I'm sorry, but how is this fair? How is any of this fair? Yeah, all we're doing is pretty much running alongside the edge, but it's not allowing us to stay up. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, like, I'm trying to read this map here, and... like, they are not fooling around with this crap. Yeah, let's try and read the map again, because the way I'm looking at it now at this point, it seems to make sense that the only way to get to where we need to go is to go underneath the paths we've been currently taking. Yeah, this is nuts. This is just freaking nuts. In fact, I'm actually going to make it a point to just go back to Annex Shrine. And we'll start this over. Because, yeah. What I'm thinking is that we may have simply run past something that we weren't aware of. You know, back in my chocobo. It's a shame there isn't, like, a place that you can repair your gear here at Annex Shrine. Like, that would be helpful. Especially when you're getting targeted by so many feral opponents. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I keep thinking that maybe we ran past another door, because Estelle said it was the second floor, but yeah, I think this may actually be what she was referring to. Okay, yeah, I think we are now on the correct path. Yeah, I just didn't notice that door, so now we're heading down what I hope is the true path. Because yeah, we're certainly getting a workout by virtue of opening up and revealing as much of the map as we possibly can, but yeah, it looks like we're now on the best route to get to where we need to go. And I will prefer not to engage in this fate at this time, especially since there would be no one to help me out. So just keep on running through this enormous cave. And those are actually our Tyrannosaurs. Extinct enemies, extinct creatures live within Realm Reborn. And Heavensward, of course, as well. Alright, run it across, going over a bridge. Yeah, I don't like the fact that the game trolled me into thinking that there was another path to... or that the first path that I took was actually the correct one. And that was not the best troll move in the world. That I didn't even notice that the second floor was not actually the second floor. Alright. Okay. Actually, the path to this place is actually a lot more direct than I was anticipating. Because, yeah, you can see that we are actually at the summit now. Yeah, we're pretty much in the northwest corner of the map. And looks like we found a couple of other people who are taking up residence here. Oh, Sakura just got her victory over the evil Ravana. Well, let's hope we can guide her into the correct direction of getting here to Morn. Because, yeah, it was a pain in the ass to get here. I mean, looking at my video right now, we have gone almost 20 minutes with virtually no progress made. Let's hope that our conversation will actually get us the progress that we require. So here we go, the four of us. And there's Vidofnir. Well done, little one. As I promised, I shall open the way to Sohm's summit for thee and thy companions. As the eyes light up, that is a sign that a path will be paved. Is Sohm actually that huge rock in the sky? Heed me now, children of men. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant your passage, your presence will not be welcomed. I believe it. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and resting place both. Ware you, the minions of Needhog, during your ascent, for 'tis certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. We are grateful for your warnings, gentle Vidofnir. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair. Yeah, Hestenian? The way is open. Let us not tarry here. A moment. Shall we blindly forge on, knowing the dangers that await us? Tiamat herself is said to guard this peak. Oh, there's another... Well, I guess they're letting us know who the boss is. I do not fear Needhog's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Spoken like a true butcher. Need I remind you that we are come to parley a peace? Let us be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture, and 'tis for their sake that I go now to speak with Hraesvalga. But I said nothing of Tiamat. Should the opportunity to present itself and rid my people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as Asia Dragoon. You are beyond redemption. Oh, I don't think we will... It's ever too late for that. Yeah, we shall accomplish nothing by bickering. If we are to meet with Hraesvalga, our path leads up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict where possible. What other choice do we have? I would agree wholeheartedly with that. Even if Hestenian doesn't want to. Yeah, how long must we keep butting heads until one of us breaks? Because now that we have access to Sohm, the way that I've always viewed this ever since we got to the battle against Isael when we did the Shiva duel back in year 2 of Rome Reborn, is that when she spoke about what she did, I always put myself into a situation and a mindset that the Dravanians were like villains, but given the receptions that we were given by the people of Ishgard and the Kerthans, that they were anti-heroes. So essentially, in the sense that now it is turned into a sense that the Dravanians and the Ishgardians are now, in a sense, both anti-hero factions. It's like, we want to help both of them, but will both of them necessarily benefit from what we accomplish here at Sohm and beyond that? So, it's a lot to ponder as we prepare ourselves for an ascent up this mountain. And let's hope that, in the end, everything works out in our favor. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. And when I join you again, we will begin the ascent up Sohm in the hopes that we can meet with Hraesvalga. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Navora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.